about the conference. We have the first international conference happening in Dubai for IOPEPC. So what is your feedback so far? How did you like the show? It's the first day today. How did you like it so far?
So the show was good, and first day it was organized well. The data was really nice, and all the data they given will help us plan our business, and we will accordingly import that much good and re-export it to the third world countries. So what I'm going to take from this conference is that I've found new suppliers, new buyers. Buyers are less, but suppliers are more. I'm a buyer myself, so I'll get a lot of competitive rates from them, and I got new data which I still didn't get from this conference. I got new data from other people. I got more data, inside data, so that will help me a lot, and I'll maybe purchase more from them.
Hi sir, so first can you introduce yourself?
Hi, hello, this is my name is HOSHINO from Itochu, Japan.
Okay, and how's the show been for you so far?
Yeah, this is a conference in Dubai is more comfortable and more useful and more convenient to meet each other.
Meet each other.
Yes.
So and the networking, and did you get any strong leads?
Yes, especially not only for just a meeting, so just seeing the new suppliers and also new looking for the new partners.
Okay.
So it's quite a fruitful meeting.
Okay, and which topic was the most informative for you, and I mean, you were looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to the next session.
Everyone is looking forward
And
to it.
also SGS report is more important.
Great, okay. And any words you want to say, or any suggestions or anything about the conference which you liked?
Yeah, I surely recommend to attend such a global meeting.
Okay.
Not only for the traders, also every stakeholder. I surely recommend to.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this interview. I would first like you to introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. Yes, I came from China. My name is He Qing. Yeah, I'm the representative of CFNA China.
That's wonderful. So which topic has been the most informative for you in this conference?
And of course, in the Indian the speeches for peanuts and the sesame.
That was really informative.
Yeah.
Okay, and did you get any strong leads? Did you get to meet the buyers and the sellers? Was this conference very useful to you? Will you walk away with some good information and some good contacts?
Now, I enjoyed the information from the link from the break time.
Okay.
And I met a lot of people from almost all the major sesame producing countries in Africa. And I earned a lot because only one time, and I meet so many friends from so many in the countries.
Right. So since this is a it's a conference where we have different nationalities, how easy was it to communicate with everyone? Everyone was very helpful, and they were having a good conversation? Since the networking breaks, you just mentioned that the networking breaks were very good for you, right? So you can tell us more about your conversations with the buyers and sellers. Were you able to get something out of the networking breaks?
Yes, that's okay. I said you have done very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which is that one session, or which is that one topic you thought is the most important one for this conference?
Yes, of course, and the production.
The production.
Yeah, because it is the season.
Okay. And if you would want to say a few words about this conference, anything to the people back in China or to the different countries, different nationalities? Do you want to say something about this conference? And do you recommend them to come down to this conference in the coming years? If you can maybe tell a few words about this.
Of course, and better to hold it in different cities. And,
Okay.
And also, you can do much more the advertisement for the conference, because anyway, it is the first time.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining for this interview. Can you first introduce yourself?
My name is USMAN, RIAZ, and I'm working for AST Enterprises INC Dubai, and I'm a head of sesame trade.
Great. So first, can you tell me how was the networking break? How was the B2B sessions? How was the contact with the buyers and the sellers? Did you get any strong leads from this conference?
It's like this. It's a good networking platform. It's like first, I would like to congratulate this IOPC people to
Yeah.
organize something out of India. It was always happening in India,
Right.
and I had never been to that part of the world. So it's good they come out of it. They bring it to Dubai, where more people can come in and interact, and it was a very good overall experience.
Great. So which was you can give me 2 or 3 or how many ever informative sessions you have attended in the past 2 days?
Basically, I'm a trader for sesame, so I was just attending all the sesame trade. Whatever the sesame discussion was there, I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
And did you participate in the question answer round? How was it? How was the entire feel of it? If you can just tell me in 1 or 2 lines, how was the feel of the 2-day show?
No, it was absolutely. I think it was a great success.
Okay.
Even for as a sellers, buyers, and overall organizer, but
Right.
especially the organizer, it was a great success for them
Right.
to do something out of India
Right.
and doing something in a same way, same pattern of India,
Yeah.
like what they have been doing in the past in India, and they have done very good job.
They've been succeeding
Yes,
in it.
and I think the networking part and the marketing part, I think it was it's good to meet a lot of people from India under one roof. Normally, when you go to other conferences where I usually attend in Africa, in Turkey, in Europe, I just attend the conferences, but you don't find a lot of Indian people over there because
Right.
India is one main market for sesame,
Okay.
and which is very important.
Right.
So, and India is now a driving force for the oilseeds market, especially sesame I'm talking about because
Okay.
I'm from sesame.
Okay.
So I talk about that. China is the biggest market, second biggest is India. So
Okay.
India is now becoming a driving force. So getting a lot of Indian people, getting a lot of sesame information out of India under one roof, it was very good for us.
Yeah, it was a very great job done from them.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Thank you so much.
much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for this international conference. So, my only question to you is, how do you feel when India and UAE are growing together in the agri market? Any words on that?
Okay. What I see is India a very huge market. The relation between United Arab Emirates and especially Dubai is very old relation. So all the big people, big business people here, the government, they had very old relation and big relation and always developing more and more. And thanks to all the Indian government, Indian embassy, Indian business people who participated in the growth of UAE business in too many different activity, it's not.
This was this 2-day conference where we had different topics on sesame, we had different topics on discussing on groundnuts. So anything, any specific topic which interests you and which is very important for UAE? Any specific commodity which is important for UAE?
Well, I will not say that the business between UAE and India will be with only specific things.
Okay.
If you come with too many different activity, you see there is a relation between UAE and India in terms of food or business, agriculture, just say it. So I feel India and UAE is very strong relation. It's not something new. And every time we see new things, new idea, new development. And life need to develop, need to have new things. And India is a huge market. And thanks to our leaders also, United Arab Emirates become now very strong economy around the world and good relation with too many countries around the world. But India is special relation.
Right. So I hope India and UAE relation keeps getting stronger with yours. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Inshallah. Thanks to
Inshallah, sir.
everybody.
Thank you so
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for people who organize this exhibition.
Thank you so much. I'm here with Mr. David Buttery. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. So a few questions for you about the conference, the first international conference in Dubai. So the first question is, is this your first conference with us, or have you been attending the previous conferences? And what is so different about this conference? Question number 1. Question number 2, you were one of the speakers and you were in a panel discussion also. What was that one topic which you thought is very informative for you and for your business?
Yeah, this is my first visit to the IOPEPC conference. I found it very interesting and very informative. and a great opportunity to meet so many international oilseed people. Fantastic opportunity for networking. So with the open panel discussion, we had a good chance to talk about the production all around the world and about the requirements of the EU market, and to help highlight those to the whole audience.
Hi, we are in our IGOC 2019, which is IGOC 2019 conference here at Hotel Hyatt Regency in Dubai, and we have very distinguished friend of ours who is one of the participants. He is Mr. ISAM MOUSA he's from Sudan, from Lafia. He's more well known as from Lafia, and he is here as one of our guests. And sir, may I ask you, how did you like this conference, the arrangements, and what did you take out of the conference, having met so many people?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to attend this conference. It is really a very good and useful conference, and really you are very successful in this location, making this location in Dubai. I think it's the first time the conference come out of India. It is a middle place, and this is a very successful point. I can congratulate you for that, really.
Thank you very much,
and
sir.
really this conference, enjoy this conference, meeting different people from different countries, a good chance for us as supporters. Another thing is that there is it's detailed information we got from this conference, and very good detailed information. And I thank you also for the organization which was done for this conference. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you are one of our...
Yes, dear.
Mr. Sam, did you think that the crop survey that was presented to you for sesame seed and groundnuts, do you think it will benefit you in any way?
Yes, I think this survey and this information stating this survey will benefit all the exporters, will benefit all the supporting countries also, because I think it is done with detailed information, and good efforts was done on this. We thank you for this, really.
We appreciate your being here with
Yes.
us, and thank you once again for
Thank
coming
you
to
very
Dubai.
much for you. Thank you very much.
IGOC out of India.
Yes, thank you. Thank
You
you.
are our esteemed guest.
Yes.
And we look forward for your support and meeting you in our next conference, which will be in 2020 October.
Yes, it will be my pleasure to join you
And
on
we
this
need
conference.
you to bring your Sudan fraternity, at least 40 of them. A lot of people who called us saying that we want to come, but we couldn't make it at the last moment.
Yeah.
We need advanced planning, and we'll have
Yeah,
larger
I
participation.
think next conference will be attended by more Sudanese, by more other nationalities also.
Inshallah.
I think so.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much for this chance. Thank you.
Thank you once
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you once again for being our
Yes,
guest.
thank you very much. Thank
Wish
you.
you all the
Thank you.
best. Safe flight.
We are at our IGOC 2019 conference, and we are at Dubai Hotel Hyatt Regency. And today, the 21st of October 2019, we have our yet another friend and guest, Mr. DHEERAJ PUROHIT from Bajrang International. They are based out of Dubai itself, and well, we know them, their company since years. He's an old-time friend. So, Mr. Purohit, how did you like our conference, and what is your takeaway?
This is a very good conference. It's a fantastic arrangement, and entertaining by the every participant is like a family. I strongly recommend this conference next year to more gatherings, and it's my privilege to become a small sponsor. But next conference, I might be go the biggest sponsor also. I am very happy and most.
Thank you so much.
We really
appreciate it.
It's one of the best arrangement, best food, best arrangement. People are feel here like a family, very good knowledge, very good networking. There's no single weakness I can define. It's one of the fantastic conferences I found till my conference.
Very nice of you. Very nice.
Knowledge by Rutum, sir, all delegates did fantastic job.
Dheeraj bhai, I would like to ask you one thing. This conference is known for its time of the year when almost all the crops in the Southeast Asia are out.
Yep.
Africa is about to come. So you need the data which is as much as more accurate.
Yes.
So did you feel or did you have the feel of the global origin data for the crop, sesame crop and peanut crop?
Yep.
Did you have that feel of?
Yeah, the data was which was described in conference, which is very near realistic level also. This is one of the fantastic
All origins,
elements,
right?
yeah, all origins. Not only India, even the other part of the where we originated, like from Africa, South America, wherever basically. So I found this a good time. They must be organized this similar time, this conference, any part of the world. But the timing is very good basically. When most of the origin started and year is almost closing time, the climate is always also good. So all angle I found is one of the best.
So this will help you take decisions
Yeah,
for your business.
this is helpful not only for the original people, also the people who are regular buying also basically. They are giving very clear picture to the people where they can protect their interest and trade.
You think the presentations
Yep.
by the origins,
Yep.
do you think they were useful for you?
Very, very well, very much useful. Not more for me, even the all participants. I think everyone is appreciating the data. Even you see the how many clapping after the presence you found in the conference room, basically.
So nice of you. Thank you very much. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much.
Thanks. All the best for them.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
thanks. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bhai. Thank you very nice, Ms. Bhai.
Mr. MAGDI, welcome to the IGOC conference. This is the first time that IOPEPC is hosting a conference outside India. Is this your first time to attend IOPEPC conference?
Yes, this is the first time, but I see good organization and good information about oil seeds. I'm very happy.
Very happy. What did you find the total package in the conference? The first day was the networking day, the second day was the business day, the evening was the entertainment, and today we have a value-added session. But till today, whatever you have attended, how did you find the content of the conference and the speakers at the conference?
It is very good. We find information about the seeds, oil seeds, and we connect with the other company and negotiate about the trading with us. It is good. It is good time.
Did you meet many
good chance?
Did you meet many new people in this conference, or there are many people are already you know?
No, I meet new people, new company. It is a good chance for me.
Do you have some suggestions for further improvement of this conference?
Suggestion is I am not see many people from Africa.
You don't see many people from Africa?
Yes.
The number of people from Africa are fewer.
Few.
So you feel that some countries are less represented
in
Africa?
There is a less. Some country is less, and some country there is no one. For example, in Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Mozambique, all this is important company for oil seeds.
Yeah, we have some people from Tanzania and we also have some people from Nigeria who are here. But what happens is a lot of Nigerian companies have got their headquarters in Dubai or in Singapore. So people have come from those Nigerian companies from Singapore and Dubai. And the local people from Nigeria are also here. But like you rightly said, they are few.
Yes.
There could be more.
Yes.
Possibly we tried to inform them about this conference, but a lot of people could not make it to the conference. And The food arrangements and the hotel arrangements were
Good, very good.
The food
Very good, very nice.
The hotel arrangements were very good.
Yes.
Right. What would you suggest if this conference is held in next year, if it is held in another country? Would you still attend if it is held in Singapore or if it is held in Thailand or if it's held in Sri Lanka?
Definitely.
You will attend?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
thank you,
interview.
thank you.
Ameen,
Thank
for
you.
the first IGOC conference, which is hosted in Dubai. Is this your first time you're attending this IGOC conference?
Yes.
Or IOPEPC conference?
Yes, that was my first time. This conference was great. I really enjoy it. We have learned so many stuff, many informations was trade, and also it was great, I think. And we actually met so many exporters around the world. It was great, and thanks for inviting us and having the conference in Dubai for the first time.
Do you see from your meetings that you held yesterday and day before yesterday, do you see a lot of new opportunities of business emerging?
Yeah, definitely. Always conferences are helping, and we can actually talk to many different people around the different regions. This time was great, I think, and it was really helpful, I believe.
And how did you find the arrangements of the hotel and the food at this venue?
I think everything was arranged before, and everything was, on time, and everything was going very smoothly, and it was a great management, I believe.
And would you have any suggestions for betterment of this conference?
Well, we are hoping to have more of these conferences in the future, and more opportunities and more connections. And we are hoping to have more, I believe. And it is great, I believe.
And do you have any suggestions of newer locations where this conference should be held?
I think different parts, different suppliers, different buyers, different locations. But Dubai is very great too.
So we started with Dubai.
Yeah.
What would be your suggestion if we are exploring 3 countries, Sri Lanka, Singapore and Thailand? What would be your suggestion on which country that we should focus on?
I think all of those 3 are great.
Good connectivity from everywhere?
Definitely, yeah. And Singapore is great too, yeah.
Right. Thank you for attending this conference.
No problem. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.
We have with us Mr. K.S. Prakash.
Hi.
He is from Hakan Agro, our age-old known friends over last maybe 3 decades.
Yes.
Entire Indian industry would know Hakan just by the name and his entire team. So we have Prakash with us here right now. Welcome, Prakash.
Thank you, thank you.
And we appreciate they are the title sponsors for our program and the event which is being held at Dubai this year, the IGOC event. So Prakash, starting with what do you think should be the main motto and for the people to take away from this conference? What are the things that we should do and what you expect us to do from this conference?
First of all, I would like to congratulate the IOPEPC and the entire team for making their first conference out of India. I'm very happy that it's in Dubai. Good choice for you. And second thing, as regarding the conference, I can see a good participation, serious participation, more I should say it's a more serious participation, who is more into this trade rather coming from many other conferences. I have seen many other products, trading people are coming here. It's of more of oil seeds, which is sesame and peanut. So it's a good thing you did it. I think I would like to. I wish you will have more conferences outside India so that more outside people also can concentrate. Now, what I mean to say that because of this conference, it was my wish all the years when I'm going every conference I'm seeing that sesame seed is not a small trade anymore. It's like a trade of over 2 million tons with a production of over 3 million tons. From here, what is next? Okay, this somehow we are managing it. But what is next? We need to bring this into maybe a 5 million, 6 million trade per annum For that, what we need to do? Because you are also associated with the APEDA and government institutions. Probably you should take some initiative to have a global sesame confederation, like Global Pulses. Confederation, GPC. Now, you can have like a GSC, where all the federations can be a member and think what we can do to increase the productivity without increasing the acreage, and how to use this sesame seed in other non-conventional ways like oil or many other things. We can find it out. We need to find. Then only we have a future for sesame trade. So this is what I'm requesting you all to take at least some initiatives so that in the coming year we can see something in this manner.
Point well noted, Prakash. And we from India, as an important origin, will do all that is required with our government and with, as you said, make a federation of various origins and taking destinations together as to what should be the total quantum. In fact, we should wish that we go to 10 million tons in future.
So when you increase the production, naturally the prices will come down. So farmers will not be happy. So you need to make them that increase the productivity so that everybody will be happy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very important thing.
Thank you. Thank you.